What's going on, everyone? Darkwater here, and welcome back to Airport CEO and our recreation of the Singapore Changi Airport. And we're taking a look at Terminal 3. That is finally built. They are putting in the last little bit of the walls. And if you take a closer look on this side, I did take out a large stand to kind of shrink this over a little bit more. It looks like they're still building the service road to the hangar, so hopefully nobody needs hangar usage right now. But things are okay for now. We haven't totally wrecked everything. I am going to come in over to this area. We're going to pause. Got to get some terminal foundation, and we're going to lay it right there for right now. And we'll get rid of the interior walls. And that'll take care of this area over here that we didn't finish from previous well, actually, it wasn't previous episode. It was from way down the way. But we're going to come across through like that. And that'll take care of the rest of the front of Terminal 2. And I'm going back and forth trying to decide what we're going to do, how we're going to connect all of this up, because I think we're going to come down here. This is a dead area, so it's not actually serviced by anybody. And it's going to come across and connect up to Terminal 3. The subways are going to be one more level down. There's kind of a walkway that goes underground between 2 and 3. So we will eventually get to that point. And going back and forth on the front half of Terminal 3, we might need to extend this out a little bit. And in order to do that, I think we're going to start from here, of all places. And actually, let's come up, and we're going to get rid of you. Because that is another SkyTrain that connects from Terminal 1 to 3, just like this one does between 1 and 2. And so it's going to basically connect up over here. And I'm going to go ahead and extend this down to there for a second. So that would connect the SkyTrain to Terminal 1. That would be here. We're going to add a little bit extra next to it. There is a SkyTrain on the secure side that runs basically from the other side to the SkyTrain station that's over here, which again, not that far of a walk, but hey, if I can take that walk, then save me some walking, then I would consider that as well. What is this size? That's 7 by 8. We're gonna come down, mirror it onto the other side. 7 by 8 as well, and we'll do the same thing up here. There are a bunch of shops in the central area, and then there's a single point of security in the middle, and all of your check-ins, okay, yes, I am on the correct floor, take place up here. We're going to get rid of these walls. Let's speed things up. And what are you across? 36, half of 36 is 18, if my math is correct. So the center point's between those two. Give me walls for a second. I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to remeasure one more time just to make sure. 18 and 18. Lovely. We are not going to put in check-in. We are not going to do stands down here just yet. That will happen, just not today. I am going to do stairs. So I'm going to do a set of stairs over, say, here. I'm not going to do stairs there, apparently. Because I forgot walls are a thing. Can I? Thank you. So there is access on this floor, which is the bottom floor. It's going to be where pickup and drop off all happens. There are a couple exits for... It looks like it's all taxis. There's two different taxi queues, and it looks like there's three exits on this floor, and then there's an exit over on the left hand side to the coach stand that's over there, and then on the front side you come down and you go down another level to the city train area. But it looks like there's three exits on this, and it looks like they're all basically taxi queues. If you go down one more floor, which is technically basement B1, it's your arrival pickup and ride sharing. Down on that same floor is... No, next one down is the bus bay pickup. And then there's access to the parking garage on that floor as well. And there are actually a bunch of shops and restaurants down here. On the second floor down. So taxis on this floor, regular pickup and drop off on here. I'm going to move the bus to this floor as well. Do I want to move the bus to that floor? That's an interesting question. You know what? We will keep the bus pickup drop-off area on the next floor down as well. So that'd be this one. Zoom out. There's nothing down here except for baggage. Which may complicate things, but we'll figure out baggage whenever we get to baggage. But can I go up a floor? There we go. So we're gonna have to go down another level for buses. We'll do the drop off, and then we'll come up to this floor and continue our bus drop off over here. That's gonna be fun. What floor am I on? I don't even know. There we go. Okay. We're gonna have to do a little bit of adjustment, I think. I'm on 0. Let's go up one more floor. Here we go. Okay. So many floors, can't keep track of where I'm at. So I'm going to take out those interior walls. I will go ahead and take out those interior walls as well. Let's pop back downstairs. So we are currently on the bottom floor. I need to take out these interior walls because we're going to also have to lay out where the where service vehicles are going to be going, which is going to be a little on the complicated side because I haven't still figured out exactly what I want to do there. You guys just get connected. I'm going to go ahead and undo that. I did zone everything, so I know I didn't do that, but the rest of that's zoned already, so we're okay there. But still going back and forth in my head on service road going out and around or service road going in. I think I'm still inclined to do it in. However, that might get a little messy. But we'll see. We'll see how messy that gets. So, service road. That'll connect those two. Part of me wants to connect this across, but I think that would be a bad idea. So we're just going to come across to here and connect you there. So that'll get you guys all the way over here. As for the other side, I guess we could just kind of mirror it. Looks like 3, so we'll come over like that. We'll come across. There we go. You're going to need to get connected. That way people can go up to that stand. You need to get connected. You need to get connected. And I'm going to do this just to make sure this little stand does get connected. You, however, can come down to here. This may or may not be temporary. I don't know. It kind of is going to be dependent on how things shake out. There is a parking garage, but that'll give vehicle access down and around. And why is... What am I looking at? Oh, I'm looking at palm tree trunks. So confused there for a second. I'm going to split this B and A when it comes to baggage. I'm going to go ahead and add in the baggage bays right now. Must be placed inside a secure zone, which, fine, we could extend that out. Assuming I'm on the correct floor. You are going to come across... Actually, you're going to come forward still. That's going to be a tight fit. Let me go ahead and get rid of these walls so I can see how things are going to... Nope, not those. Those. Because on either side, about here and here, you take an escalator elevator down, and then you pass through passport control on either side, and then in the middle here is where all of the baggage claim is. But there's more space, and this is going to be a little bit more on the complicated side. And part of me wants to bump this down just to make this a little bit more in alignment. Am I on the correct floor? I don't even know. There, okay. So if I'm taking the train straight across, it basically means that this square's got to go. I said that square's got to go. Okay. So that would connect... Terminals 1 and 2. Sorry, 1 and 3. There is a connection between 3, and it comes out, and it connects down here to Terminal 2. So that is going to alleviate our issue with taking it from 2 through the Joule to 3. So we're just going to take it around and connect it here on this side, which is, I guess, the west side. So we're going to connect you to... I thought you guys were going to take that out for me, but okay. We can wait. Because I'll be honest, I don't know if I like where this is lining up. because that's going to be very cramped when it comes to baggage bays and baggage security. In the front half, let's consider that for a second. So we are up here. I'm pretty sure I made comment that I was excited because the Terminal 3, the tile or the carpet was pretty straightforward and plain. I was correct about that, but the carpet has a small design. It's kind of a light color gray, so it's basically going to be this. Am I on the correct floor? Yes, okay. So it's light colored gray. There is a little bit darker black design that kind of rolls through it. I don't know. I will toy around with it to decide whether or not if I want to do a small design, but it's fairly small. I didn't take into consideration the tile that lives up at the front, and there is definitely a pattern on the tile. And it's a doozy. So I will probably deal with the tile before we get the check-in stands. So what I'm about to do is going to be very temporary. But I kind of want to lay out where things fall here. So this is the center. On either side of the center there are doors, obviously. There, on this floor, the departure floor, there is a total of 8 entrances. 4 and 5 are on either side of the center. Directly opposite this, there is an information stand, a couple bathrooms, and a couple of shops. I don't think we're going to get the shops in, given the fact that there's... Oh, no, I actually want the straight one. It's just going to be really cramped. Plus, there's shops like 2 floors down. There's also some shops to the far right. In the middle here, I'm just kind of using this to size. So if we do you there is basically not there. Over at 1 square, please. Thank you. There's basically a small rail down to below, which has plants. It's open to below. If we come across like that and like that, say there and there and there. So there's shops, there's bathrooms in here too. This is not going to work there. But give me just some carpet for a second. There are 11 check-in rows. There's row 1 that's all by its lonesome on the far left. There's another set of bathrooms and coffee shops. Then there's 2, 3, row 4, 5. There's the central area where the information is. There's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And that basically takes out the central area here for all of your check-in. Check-in is roughly aligned with the front of that, and just kind of sticking with what we've been doing size-wise on the other ones. I don't know why I did blue. Give me gray. Because this carpet is the same as the carpet in the, on the other side. So that's basically row 4, 5. I'm going to do a single square. And what was I doing? 12? Because these pretty much just share. There is some automation, but a lot of it appears to be regular manned checkpoints. Just regular check-in desks with passenger service agents. So what were we doing? 12, 24, 36 by 21. That should be basically 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. I might add a little bit of space. There's a Starbucks over here on the right. There's a couple other shops. And yeah, I don't like where this ends up living. But tell you what, give me this anyways. Connect you across. Since this is a train, we're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and get rid of these so we get our walkolators in here. There is below that, if the game wants to cooperate with me. Thank you. Below that is kind of the walkway that takes you to the Jewel from Terminal 3. And then there is a walkway that takes you to the hotel, which we might be able to actually squeeze a small building to represent said hotel. That is the walkway to the Hilton. Hilton? Oh. The Crown Plaza. I apologize to the IHG Hotel Company. It's a Crown Plaza. Looks like you can get a room for $199 a night, if you were genuinely curious. So there's another walkway to that. Okay. So give me this. Actually, you can go ahead and actually run so we can get stuff built. How big is a large? Must be placed inside. I know. I'm working on that now. So we will do... and we'll slide it back a little bit. 1. Where does this end? Let's go there for a second. Let me take that out, actually. Can I get 2 mediums in that space? 1. Where do you... oh, I like that. I will take that. 2. 2. And we will get a large. That way it's limited walking that you have to do, so it's much more train-like. We'll go ahead and just kind of do a wall over here. And we'll do... wall down to here. We'll put doors over here, because obviously there's going to be doors for the train. And how about a couple... 1... 2 windows. That'll work. And then there's a little bit of seating that lives down here as well, along with trash can and a couple plants. So that'll get people to Terminal 3 and back. Fine. Take out the wall so you guys can figure your life out and actually get out of there. There is a little bit of a window between the train station. Actually, give me the larger one. No, give me this one. Do that. Give me a piece of wall through here and across. That will give us our quote-unquote, air quote, station. And then the wall comes down, say, here. Did I ever? No. This wall still exists. Let's take that wall out. Okay. Give me secure through, say, here. And here. Yeah, I know. We don't we don't really have the ability to get staff over here just yet. I don't know where you're trying to work, but cool. I appreciate that you want to work. Okay. Things are starting to take better shape. So basically, there's a hallway about here that takes you over and up. So we're going to build through, say, here. Thank you. Let's, again, pause for a second so we can get rid of some interior walls there. And here. What is this size? 7 by 9? It's not actually mirrored on the other side. There is a little bit more space. So I'm going to I'm going to go ahead and mirror it for right now. But that's going to be also dependent on where baggage ends up laying, as well as the security exit. So if we come up here, go ahead and run so you guys can do your thing. Opposite the entrance, which, yes, I know, we have no doors. Here, tell you what, let's... Here? No. I'm gonna come in and not there. There. Again, it's similar to the other ones. You've got just a small little vestibule area. So that is entrance 4 and entrance 5. Look at that. We got information folks just working hard, which I can definitely appreciate. There are a couple elevators. In theory. As well as 2 escalators. And there's an elevator, escalator here, and one here. Then there's door 6 and door 3 on either side of that. I'm gonna kick myself because I don't know which direction those escalators go. But it's gonna be a good time. So there's gonna be an elevator here. And an elevator here. I've got a feeling I'm going to want to have gone forward one more, or actually to the side one more square. But this will be fine. We will make it work. Elevator. If I had to guess, and I'm going to guess wrong, the escalator goes this way. Can I have squares, please? Thank you. So I'm going to guess that it goes this direction. There's a high likelihood it's going to be wrong. But it's going to connect up over here. We'll leave a little bit of space so people can actually get onto the escalator. And everything down here is open to below. We're going to come down to, say, here and across. So, plants and whatnot. And we will do the same thing on this side, assuming we don't get a contractor stuck anywhere. You come across, go up, and over. And you go all the way across. And then door 3 and 6 go on either side. 6 is technically between row 7 and 8. So we may bump that over a little bit. So give me this. So, you know what? This will be 6. This will be 3. How far over does 8 end? There's another set of elevators between 1 and 2, and 7 and 8. So I think I want to do one here. Oh. I don't have stairs in yet. Let's get the stairs in place. Stairs there. Stairs there. That way we know where those guys are going to be before we add the remaining entrances. So you are 7. You're going to be 8. You're going to be 1. And 2. Does that look even? I think it's even. And then we just have windows going across. We will add the windows in down the road here. I just want to get this kind of somewhat framed out. I'm going to go ahead and add a wall there, just out of habit, I guess. So there, there, and there. That leaves us all of this. So assuming we're going 12 out, there is an escalator and elevator up, which we don't have a floor. Which we kind of need a floor here. That's going to be a big ask. I mean, we have the money. Let's go ahead and do it. Pop back downstairs. So there's an escalator that goes up basically about... There's a little walkway space over here. I might still bump this forward a little bit more. Let's go ahead and put you... You're pretty close to being opposite the elevator. So if we do one here and here. Yes, I realize those are going up the stairs. The ones on the front take you between this floor and baggage. These guys take you between this floor and eating and whatnot up here. It does open up so you can check out the whole check-in area. So we'll do these two guys here. There's a set of elevators as well. I don't know. Okay, that will work. Okay. Elevators there. No, that's not gonna work. I can't do that. Elevator on left and right. That'll work. So there's a little bit of a walkway that takes you around. And I think this is going to be the magical wall. Let's not do all that. Let's just do that one. We're going to come down, come over. And we'll just kind of do the same thing over here. Takes you up to the next floor. And then there is... This whole area is windowed off to below. So we'll do 3 on either side. No, not there. I want my corner back. 1, 2, 3. And that overlooks the baggage claim area. So give me a large one. Where does this end up sitting? Right there? There's another escalator that goes up diagonally there. Obviously we can't do diagonalies. Oh, is that going to actually line up with the secure area where I... No, I just want that one square game. Thank you. That might line up nicely with where that lives. So this is where security is going to go. And so you pass through security, you're going to pass through passport control as well. And so I think all that's just going to line up right here. This wall can go. So that'll come across there. There's a... There are bathrooms over here. Well, technically they're up here. We will debate about the necessity of adding bathrooms on either side. But this is all open to... There, basically, you go up and over to access those bathrooms. This area is open to baggage. baggage claim area. The wall lines up with the wall above it. So this wall here, drop down, goes to, oh, okay, there. Okay, so that means everything, not all this, but that's all secure. And anything in the middle here is where baggage is going to go. So we've got more space than I was initially afraid of. So we've got actually quite a lot of space. So we can do a baggage bay over here, baggage bay over here. We can do a little bit of work right here. And same thing on this side. We actually have a lot of catering vehicles that are kind of going back and forth, which I am actually kind of okay with. Maybe. D42 is having some problems. D42 is you, isn't it? No, that's 40. That's 41. D42, I don't know why you're struggling here. Let's go ahead and just dismiss you. But yeah, catering and whatnot's not hitting this one, and I don't especially know why. So all the baggage claim areas are going to be on the front side of this, and then you can just grab your taxi and go, or you can go downstairs. There is your duty-free cosmetics and your duty-free wines and spirits on both sides, like we've seen in the other ones. But that's basically going to be kind of the layout. This area is going to have to be secure. And in fact, I'm going to come through with staff zone, and we're going to do staff zone over here. And we're going to do staff zone over here just to make sure that whenever we do start to open up things, we don't get people stuck here. So this area and this area going up. Oh, that's going to be... We're going to have to bump it over a little bit. Because we need... Yeah. Maybe we shrink this? Nah, we'll leave that the size it is. There is basically a window here, window there, and I'm actually going to do... Let's chuck you for a minute. 1, 2, 3. That'll work. Nope, just give me that, that, that. So that overlooks an open area down here, and that is where you're going to encounter the passport control and security egg. Nope, just passport control, because security exits are at the front of It's going to be at the front of the baggage claim area. I can't mirror that on the other side because this walkway exists. Huh. Don't know what we're going to do on this right side. I'm going to have to think about that. So I think this is going to be a good place to leave this episode. In fact, no, I don't want to touch that just yet. I was contemplating opening that, but as soon as I do, I know, well, somebody's taking the walk later over here. Who are you? You're just an employee. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out the right-hand side here. I don't know what I want to do with that yet. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode here. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys for being here, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next Airport CEO. And as always, I hope you guys have yourselves a great day.
Oh, yeah.